Death row inmates now have to choose between the firing squad or the electric chair in South Carolina if a lethal injection is not available. It's part of an effort to restart executions after a decade-long pause. This decision is one that has ignited a fierce debate. So tonight we wanted to give viewers a glimpse into that and talk about what this means going forward.
Fox Carolina's Matt Kaufax talked to the local attorney who's dealt with many death row cases over a span of a 45-year career. Matt joins us live tonight in front of the federal courthouse in downtown Greenville with more on the story.
Yeah, guys, well, South Carolina's last execution was in 2011, and according to AP, their batch of lethal injection drugs expired in 2013. So knowing that, I sat down today with one legal expert who has had multiple cases in this arena go before the U.S. Supreme Court. He says that this law speaks to a deeper issue about executions and how we treat criminals here in the Palmetto State. Greenville resident David Alheimer says he's not sure how he feels about a new law that would see the return of firing squads.
A harsh method just, visually, but I feel like it is still as quick and painless as, maybe even more painless than, say, like lethal injection or something like that. But if they want to go that route, then I guess they should be able to. Giving
inmates a choice is something Governor Henry McMaster touted today as a positive aspect of this, especially in light of the lack of lethal injection supplies.
We had to review the law because the supply of those drugs was unavailable.
He told us he's for resuming executions of those accused of the worst crimes.
It's been fixed so that justice may proceed.
But attorney William Hank Ely's says in his opinion this legislation misses the mark on both moral and legal grounds.
This current statute is dealing solely with methodology, and my feeling is that sidestepping and masking the true problem in debate, which is whether we should be executing at all.
Ely's has been involved in 18 different capital cases and is renowned for decades of work advocating for those who have mental illnesses in the system.
There's only one person that decides whether to seek death, and that's the circuit solicitor in this state. And he has no supervision at all.
We asked him why this was a problem. He says the lack of checks and balances inevitably biases the system.
The imposition of death falls disproportionately upon the minorities, the mentally ill, the poor. I would just hope that the public would be more settled in a mature consideration of the underlying issues.
Ely's also tells me he expects legal challenges to ensue in response to this. And indeed, there have been some attorneys across the state making noise about this already. And although the bill did pass the state house in what is a primarily Republican-controlled state legislature, there were a number of Republicans actually who voiced their opposition to this bill, noting that just months ago, they passed a bill outlawing almost all abortions on the grounds that all life is sacred. So we will keep you updated on everything as it develops in reaction to this. For now in Greenville, Matt Kaufax, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.